This is I Married a Bigfoot. This is the 3rd episode. I'm the Angry Dad.
I'm the Not So Angry Mom.
And on this podcast, I love ghosts. I love aliens. I love Bigfoot. This is stuff that I'm passionate about. And when I mean passionate about it, I watch this stuff on TV. I devour the news articles, YouTube videos, whatever it is. This is just something I enjoy. And my wife here, she's skeptical. You know, she humors me. She watches it with me. So, you know, and a lot of times we end up doing is we break it apart. We break it down. We do these videos. And, you know, or not videos, but we actually just watch it in our living room. And we're like, why not record it? Why not do this? So this is what you're getting.
Yep.
You know, and so before we get into today's podcast, how was your week?
It was same as it's been during this quarantine.
Yeah, this whole Rona thing's got us all on the same.
Every week is the same.
Almost.
And still crazy at the same time.
Exactly. No, it's been the same. You know, not too much has changed, all this good shit, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, just want to get a little feel, you know what I'm saying? Because even though we live together.
Yeah, well, you guys don't know.
yeah, you guys don't know. I'm at work, she's at home working, you know, and so that's just how that goes, you know. It's just, you know, she's gone for the day, and, you know, even though she's home, she's got to work. Even though I'm at work, I got to work. Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of how that works out. But, you know, as we go through on the second episode, our third episode here, what do you think so far?
It's fun. I like it. Hopefully everybody else likes it. Mm-hmm. I'm interested to see what video we have today. We're going to talk about...
We're talking about UFOs today. Unidentified flying objects. That's what we're checking out today. And, you know, like I said, you know, ancient aliens, you know, UFO files. There's so many great TV shows that are out there on aliens. And a lot of times, you know, I'll put on ancient aliens to go to bed. Hangar One's been my thing. I've just been rewatching the seasons. You know, I don't know if you're catching them when I'm watching them or you just not.
No.
There you go.
I mean, I will watch it. I think the ghost stuff interests me the most because it's very dramatic.
Yeah.
When you put on the alien stuff, I will watch it here and there. But when they get into technical stuff and the, like, military stuff, it's not that it's not interesting. It's that I am usually off doing something else, and it's like, okay, I can pay attention to it or not.
Yeah.
Except for when you point out, like, oh, this, you know, something specific.
Yeah.
So every once in a while it catches me, but, you know, it's on, you know, 18 hours of the day.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm not going to pay attention to it all.
And then as I watch intently, trying to soak up all of the knowledge, so I know all the alien stuff. You know, it just goes like that. But let's get into our video today. The video we're gonna watch too, it's from YouTube. It's actually I want to say it's a Channel 2 or ABC video. It's a newsreel, and this is from I want to say 7 years ago. Like I said, when these things pop up on the news, that's what catches my eye a little bit more because, you know, it means it was a little more mainstream. It was a little more out there, and hopefully it looks a little more believable because if, you know, you go and look on alien stuff on YouTube, you're just going to find fucking...
home videos that you can't really see too much.
Not even home videos.
That's what I feel like
I see a lot of CGI stuff. They're like, it's real. Like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of... But I'm saying, like, even for the stuff that's not altered, there's tons of videos that are altered.
Yeah,
in every category.
Exactly.
But I feel like even the videos that aren't altered, you can't really tell what it is.
Yeah.
It's not definitive. I mean, obviously it's unknown regardless, but it's such at least from the videos that I've seen, either the video quality isn't good or it's just so far away that anything could be obstructed.
Yeah, exactly.
Lights or,
when you got something at a max zoom and it's blurry and you're just kind of making, you know what I'm saying, anything far away looks pretty crazy.
Uploaded, you know, and it's degraded after it's been put on the internet, you know. No,
that's the truth. You know, but that's why, like, a lot of times I look at these news ones because they're maybe just a little bit more credible. I don't know how much more credible because sometimes I see them, I'm like, I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. And the thing is, too, is like a lot of times when people say UFO, an unidentified flying object is an unidentified flying object. It doesn't mean it has to be a UFO or, you know, an actual alien ship or anything like that. Sometimes you just see some odd shit in the fucking sky and it is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I'll put the link in the video in the show notes if you guys want to watch it. I'm also going to try to attempt to put it right here so you guys can watch it as we talk over it. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'm going to press this one here. And
may see all sorts of things in the sky. Planes, birds, perhaps even a UFO.
Yeah, it seems our province is a hotspot for unidentified flying objects. Over the years, thousands have been reported for again, a number of years that have been logged, and some are truly bizarre. CTV's John Hendricks joins us now in our studios.
Now, John, I know you've been sifting through a lot of UFO reports. What's the ratio of Chinese lanterns to actual unidentified flying objects?
Little campy
it is
already.
higher than you might think. There are more and more reports of
And now they're
UFOs
showing like some
being made
generic ass
each year.
photos
Now, most are
of alien
unidentified,
ships.
but some simply
photos.
Yeah, exactly.
easily
You're not
explained.
preparing nobody for anything.
No, they're already mocking them, so
Yeah.
they don't believe it.
Exactly.
Late one afternoon this summer, Kent Graham saw something strange
we're in a
in the
parking
sky
lot
above Winnipeg.
with a tree.
Something
They're in
he
Winnipeg.
simply couldn't explain.
And
I
it's,
go see it right away. It was
parking
an
lot
orange
kind of
sparkler
dust
coming
where
down.
the
The
sun's
sparks
just
went
about to
away.
go down.
And it was
It
just
says
a
Kenneth
glow of
Graham
orange light that
saw a
started
UFO.
just doing
That's all.
crazy
That's
moves.
the caption of this guy's
Moves he
job.
can't imagine
Well
any
qualified.
earthly object duplicating.
It's
Right, you see
unidentified,
it?
that's for sure.
And just
that
one
looked
of
like
thousands of unexplained
drone?
objects sighted
Well,
in the
this is
skies
before drones
over
were
our
popular
province.
and they were out.
Wait, what year is this?
It's like 6-7 years ago.
It seems Manitoba is
I mean,
a
they
hotbed
were
of
mainstream. You
UFO
couldn't buy
activity,
them
Yeah.
at a
with
gas
thousands of
station,
But
sightings
that's the thing,
stretching
though, too,
back
that
to the
they do- but
earliest
the thing is
days
you
of our
can't-
province's existence.
Picture this, 1792.
Well, this guy right here, I don't
Quite a
know
long
if he's a
time
UFO
ago.
researcher,
And
but
a
like
lot of the
even
West
drones
was
then,
still,
they made a lot of
generally
sound. And the
unsettled.
guy, that was one of the
David
things I said, it made no
Thompson was in an
sound.
area that
Okay,
was
well,
You know what
known
I'm
around
saying?
Thicket Portage in
Okay, they're going back
1792,
to
and it was winter.
1792.
For no
They
goddamn
said
reason.
that they had seen a mass of
Now they got some
gelatinous
CGI ball floating
luminosity,
around the sky.
moving through the
It's
air, and
stupid.
it actually
Look, if you're
approached
gonna go back to
them,
1792
and when it
to
was in a
explain
few
what you
Yeah,
just
you saw
saw,
it now.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
dropped
They're
to the
putting 10
surface
on
of the
2
lake.
right
Nah,
now.
they all putting 10 on
vanished
2, but they're
from
showing a
sight.
lot of unnecessary
UFO
stuff.
researcher
Like, show
Chris
me the video, go
Rutkowski
back
says
to it.
Thompson
Right
had
back.
no
That's what
reason
I'm-
to
they're
make
going
up this
to.
story, and given the time period, it couldn't have
And
been
then
a
he's got an alien
plane
on his
or
desk. This is
other
a
man-made
UFO researcher.
object that he
And like I
spotted
said,
in the sky.
no
Very
credible,
intriguing.
no,
A mystery.
there's no evidence
One of
to
the
what he's
many
saying.
compiled in a report he calls the
You're supposed to be
M
the
Files.
believer.
I am the believer, but the thing is this news report's not showing nothing about the UFO. They're just showing somebody who's a
in
UFO.
Thompson on June 30th, 1967.
As they were playing, this wind came up, and this object
Now they're giving a
appeared in
whole
the sky,
completely different
and one
account
the
of a
girls
whole
who was
different
closest
UFO
to it
sighting, and they're not even
was sucked
showing.
up
It's the
into
researcher's
sky
UFO
by this
experience
Yeah.
when he was a
whatever
kid.
it
But
was.
That has
And
nothing
they
to
actually have
do
to
with the
grab
new
her legs
CDC.
and
If
pull
we
her
go back
down
to
to
what
the
was showing, because in the
ground
video
to keep her
it
from
looked pretty
flying
damn
off
fucking
and
weird.
being
Almost looked like a
abducted by a
cutout
flying
floating
human.
by real
The
quick. So that's what
incident
makes
was
it look
witnessed by
odd.
the girl's father, the object by the mother, and neither one had any motive to lie about it.
Yeah,
So I'd have to rank that.
He
fairly
wanted his
high up on the
5
strange
minutes of fame. That's
factor.
what this researcher
Where does
is
Ken
doing. But
Graham's
see, look, here's
sighting
the
rank?
video.
Did you see that?
Rutkowski was able to enhance the video somewhat, and the object becomes clearer
See?
and less mysterious.
Probably a drone, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, he said
Rutkowski
probably a
says
drone.
most
Probably a
UFO
drone.
reports
The
are
UFO
later
researcher
identified,
said
but
probably a drone.
about 17% are officially labeled as unexplained.
After being involved in this for more than 30 years, there is a real phenomenon. I can definitely say there's a real phenomenon. It's not something that's made up. It's not hallucinations. People are actually seeing things.
What those things are
See, look,
remains
they're showing like
unknown,
right there.
unidentified, and a chapter to be investigated in the M Files.
I mean, none of those.
Now, as we
those
mentioned,
don't
there
look
have been
like
thousands
planes or
of sightings
stuff that's
across our
normally in the
province,
sky.
the vast majority right here in Winnipeg. There have been 767 UFO sightings in Winnipeg.
How can you have
Tops
that
in the
many
province.
sightings?
Carmen had the second most with
If your neighbor
53.
sees
Now,
a
Brandon
UFO,
had
don't you
45.
think you're gonna want to see a UFO?
Exactly.
40 UFO reports up north in Thompson,
I mean,
and the small farming
know
community
nothing
of
about
Sperling
nothing,
was
but
fifth
what's
with
going on in
36
Winnipeg?
sightings.
Well, they said
John,
that. Well, they
Oscar,
always say
a chance
Missouri,
occurrence, but is there
Missouri
anything
and
a
all
person
that
can do
stuff.
to increase
That
their
area right
odds?
there is one of the most highest
Yeah,
spots
if you
seen.
want to see something, it looks
You
like
know?
you can do something to improve those odds.
All right. There we go. Turn that off. Like I said, even in the video, when you're showing it, it doesn't look like a drone. He says probably a drone. All right. And see, that's the thing, too, is drones fly a certain way. And even at that moment in time, how fast that was going. Because
It probably wasn't that far away.
well,
It's why
no,
was going
it
fast.
looked
It
quite
looked big.
No, it's not even that it looked big, but it looked far enough away where it shouldn't be moving. Like when you look at an airplane in the sky, it's not zooming in the sky. It's floating in the sky. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's so far away. Drone's not going to go that far away.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that was probably a good sized drone, something big, because that's how they made them a few years ago. They weren't like little tiny like they are now. And it probably was far enough away. You know how when you take a picture of something, it could be like it looks so big to you in person. Yeah. But when you get it on your phone, it's like, oh, well, that's minuscule. Like, you know what I mean? It's probably that. But is what I'm thinking, because it doesn't look like it's that far away. It just looks like it's big and far enough away that you can't make it clear in the video.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing. Drones, just like airplanes, have to have identifying markers and lights. And if it was a drone, it would have to have the identifying flying markers, so it shows that this is an object. Because that's the thing, though, too, is you got to imagine, for the height it was at, for how fast it was going, if it was going to be that large and it's going to fly a certain distance.
How large are you imagining this?
Well,
I'm not talking about a military drone.
I'm
talking about like a drone.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's say something like they use for movies, because like I said, back when this was being done, just like you said, a drone's going to be a certain amount of size, a little bigger. But the thing is for how fast it was going and the speed that it was traveling, because drones aren't as fast, and so if you want to get something that's going to get that speed, it's going to be fairly large. And when I mean fairly large, maybe like the size of like a 4x4. You know what I'm saying? But also too, for it to carry that kind of weight with that kind of power and with a camera or with whatever the drone is flying at, it has to have identifying markers because they fly at a certain height. And the thing is just like anything that flies. Like, remember when we went to 4th of July?
You wouldn't be able to see it. Maybe
well, that's the thing though too.
But
if you're saying it's as close as it is and not as far as it is, you would be able to see the blinking lights. And because you don't see the blinking lights, that's what I'm saying though.
Well, you say markers. I'm thinking numbers.
Not those markers. They're actual blinking lights. It's a color code scheme that they have. Because remember, like when we had 4th of July at the old house,
the red lights.
And you would be able to see that if it was as close as it is. So that's why I think it's farther away, what makes it so much larger and traveling at the speed. Because like I said, drones, they're not zipping how that was, because like in the screen it's going this. You literally see it from 0 to 1 like that, gone. Yeah. And so that's what makes me feel it's not a drone. It's what makes me feel that it's something different, because like I said, a helicopter, you're gonna hear it no matter how far away it is. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to make out the shape. But this right here is like a little bit of a cone shape.
Was it a cone? It looked like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a cylindrical, like an oval.
It looked like, to me, like it was fatter in the middle, and it kind of went out. But I don't know. It wasn't a.
Well, it wasn't the clearest picture. We're just gonna make out. But the thing is like there's certain things that, like, as a person who watches UFOs, sees these airplanes, see these things, that, because what it is a lot of times they're always trying to disprove, it being a UFO. But the thing is they're also like, did you see this? Did you see that? Like they make, like, here. These are what the flying identifying markers would look like. Yeah. This is the shape that it would look like. Or if you track it from here to here, you're gonna get a certain amount of speed. And I've seen more than enough videos. I'm not saying I'm an expert in reading speed, but just the speed that it was traveling was. It seemed like, to me, it looked out of the realm of drone.
And you're saying 4x4, that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
I imagined it being smaller and closer. Yeah. Like Anthony's drone, we bought that 3 years ago or something. And it doesn't have any lights on it that I can remember. Maybe
because it can't fly.
It doesn't go that fast. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I was imagining something maybe like a 1.5 by 1.5, maybe something 2 feet by 2 feet. Even that's pretty big. Something that probably doesn't have the lights. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just didn't get picked up in the video. The video was not very clear. It's very grainy.
Yeah, very grainy.
And who knows? I still think it's a drone.
Like I said, the things, like I said, even that UFO experts, like, I think it's a drone. Well, that guy can go, like I say,
like that was my first instinct. Yeah,
and that's the thing though too. This UFO researcher that the news is reporting on this. I understand that this is probably ends up being a news piece, but there was no reason to do this long, drawn out thing just to show a crappy video of someone who witnessed something that could have been out of the ordinary. But the thing is now you're tying all this other information that nobody asked for.
I mean, I think it's probably more the case of, okay, we got this interesting video, now let's make a whole piece about it. Yeah. Well, we gotta we gotta fill in
Yeah.
a lot of space because this one video is not a lot to stand on.
no, it's not a lot to stand on. But I said, I thought it was odd because, like I said,
it is odd. I just don't think it was a UFO. It didn't. I don't know. I just didn't get that feeling from watching the video.
Well, even with drones make a certain hum, a certain sound.
Yeah.
And I feel it was as close as you say it was. So say like, he's standing on the street, there's a shopping center, and there's a tree, and then he's standing behind it. So you would still hear the buzz of the drone. You know what I'm saying?
If he's saying, I didn't hear what he was saying.
Yeah,
but if he was saying that it was completely quiet,
yeah,
then
completely quiet,
it would have
no
to be
sound.
farther away.
Yeah, farther away. But then it'd have to be larger to be that size.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Like I said, I think, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, from just,
UFO?
it is a UFO by definition.
It is
unidentified. Yeah,
yes.
it is a UFO, so I'm not saying it's not.
Fair point.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's alien or not, that's what the question is. But the thing is just like I said, I'm not a professional. That guy's, looked like he had a laminated licensed UFO paranormal investigator.
He was certified by himself.
You know what I'm saying?
Self-certified.
I need to print me up one of those. But like I said, just from the things that I see, I think, you know what I'm saying, that's just my thoughts. I'm just like, all right, that's possible. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it's possible. Because like I said, I've seen some crazy shit in the sky. And like I said, it's just more, I don't know. Like I said, I think it was something. I think they just kind of blew that off, but it is what it is.
Well, you guys take a look at the video and you tell us. Tell me how wrong I am.
Or how right I am. Well, that's our podcast for the week. Like I said, I'll put all the show notes in the information, all that stuff, so you guys can like, share, subscribe, all that crazy stuff. Do you want to put your social media out there or no?
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's...
Well, no, I can tag everything in the notes.
Yeah,
so
I'll be tagged.
I'll tag in the notes. So I'm the Angry Dad.
Not so angry mom.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.